What's up, guys? This is the Gospel According to Mark with a C. He is I, and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. Thank you for joining me once again, my friends. I hope all is well with you. Now, guys, right from the start, I would like to ask you guys to do me a favor and hit the thumbs up on this video. If you care to share it, do that. And of course, make sure that you're subscribed. If you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. I really would appreciate that. And if you are in the mind to, please donate to the channel. There's a super thanks feature on each and every one of my videos. It's along the bottom of the screen. You have the thumbs up, thumbs down, share, remix, and then there's the super thanks icon that's there. It's a heart with a little $sign in it. You click there if you want to donate to the channel because, guys, YouTube is just killing my channel. You know, I'm not getting any push, and it's nothing like the feeling of watching your video die on the vine inside of 45 minutes. And that's the way it is. I drop my videos, I get my initial comments, and then it just flatlines. You know, that's the reason why I leave all my videos up. So maybe sometime in the future, people can look at my videos and say, oh, I remember when that was going on. That's what Mark with a C felt about that. You know what I mean? I'm all out of context, but that's the way it is with YouTube. So if I entertain you at all, as I've been doing for almost 10 years, then please help to support the channel so that it may grow. Because right now, all they're doing, I'm bleeding subs. I'm just bleeding. I keep bleeding. Please keep bleeding subs. Keep bleeding. That's me. Okay, but all right, so that aside, let's get into the subject and the topic of this video. Now, you guys know yesterday I did the video about a possible recast for Black Panther's T'Challa, the one and only T'Challa. We're not talking about T'Bastard, we're not talking about T'Child, we're not talking about T'Sant. Okay, so now, since we're talking about rumors, okay, and all of this is unsubstantiated, but since it's out there, I'm going to talk about it. I know a lot of people don't care about that, but, you know, what can I say? I get a topic and I just want to follow up on it, right? So this one here is on comicbookmovie.com. Now, inevitably, someone is going to get in the comment section, man, you can't believe anything that they say. You can't read from that rag, bro. All media is bullshit, okay? All we can do is talk about what's being said. And within this article, there's something that I find to be very, very interesting about Black Panther director, writer Ryan Coogler and the hypocrisy of Ryan Coogler. So please, pay attention, okay? Because this is more than just what they're saying about the possibility of recasting T'Challa. It's also about the rotting mind of Ryan Coogler, okay? All due respect. All right, so it says here, Black Panther rumor claims that T'Challa won't be recast. Marvel is looking for an actor to play his son. Now, guys, you know, that's what I was talking about yesterday, all right? Recasting means different things to different people. To some people, recasting actually means his son because his son has his name, even though it's a completely different character. It's like I've always said, if you have a son that's named after you and you die, it's very, very doubtful that someone is going to say, oh, don't mourn for John. We have John Jr., the same guy. No, John Sr. is dead. John Jr. is a whole different individual. I don't know why it's so hard for people to understand that. I don't know. All right, so going on, it says, following on from the rumor that Marvel Studios is planning to cast another actor in the role of T'Challa, we have a possible update which suggests that it won't actually be the same character. That's right. All right, so it says earlier today they reported that there was a rumor. Yes, okay, there's going to be a new take on T'Challa in the MCU. It's generally assumed that Kevin Feige and company were searching for a new actor to play a variant of the same character the late Chadwick Boseman portrayed, but this may not be the case. According to MTTSH, and I forget already what that's called. Let me just bring that up, guys, just for full disclosure. All right. MTTSH is, oh man, I think I lost it. But anyway, where is it, guys? Oh, I'm so unprofessional. Oh my God. I don't think I'm going to find it here, guys. All right, so anyway, moving on. Actually, it's my time to shine. Hello. That's what it is. My time to shine. Hello. My time to shine. Okay, I don't even know where all of these things come from. Guys, you know, like all of these different sites and magazines online, you know, it's just, I don't know. You guys keep track of all that. According to My Time to Shine, The studio is actually in the process of casting an actor for the role of Black Panther's son, also named T'Challa, who was introduced at the end of Wakanda Forever. The studio is said to have met with a few actors already, and one would be sure to piss people off if he landed the part. Take from that what you will. Okay, Ryan Gosling, here we go. You guys finally did it with the memes, all right? It's sure to piss people. What casting for Black Panther T'Challa Jr. would be sure to piss people off? What do you guys think, since we're all in the business of speculating now? What do you think? Who would that actor be that would be sure to piss people off? At first thought, I would say Jonathan Majors. That's what I would say. Jonathan Majors. Wouldn't make any sense, but it would be sure to piss people off. Now, the 2022 sequel concluded with Shuri meeting her nephew, the son T'Challa had, with Nakia, Tabastet. The original plan seemed to be for the lad to succeed his father by taking up the mantle of Black Panther and possibly even ruling Wakanda as king. Of course, only a few years have passed in the MCU, so if it is indeed T'Challa's son who's set to be reintroduced, we can only assume that it's going to be an older multiverse variant. As you know, I hate that, unless a significant time jump is planned. Okay, so it could be both. It could be a time jump. It could be a multiverse from the future. You know, how many times did you guys see Reed Richards interact with his son Franklin, and his son Franklin is older than him? You know what I mean? So it could be any of those things, man. You know, like it's infinite possibilities. But as I said before, the general audience wouldn't really go for that, I think. So it's not clear what they're going to do. But now I want to get into the part that I think is very interesting regarding the hypocrisy of Ryan Coogler. Okay, so during a 2022 interview with the New York Times, director Ryan Coogler admitted that he'd be glad to stay on this franchise for as long as folks will have me. Pay attention. He says, "Wow, I feel blessed that I have an opportunity to work on these movies, bro. When I got asked to do the first one, it was like a moving train. I thank God every day that I was able to jump on it and meet these people, these actors, and to meet Chadwick during one of the last years of his life. I'll do it for as long as folks will have me. But I think it's bigger than just me or Joe." Who the hell is Joe? "I think it's bigger than me," but pay attention to that. "I think it's bigger than me or Joe. Between the first and second movie, we made $2 billion at the box office, which is what matters the most to corporations. So I hope that it continues, man. I hope people are still making movies about Wakanda long after we're gone." Wow. So he says, and I want you to concentrate on this, I think it's bigger than just me, and I hope people are still making movies about Wakanda long after we're gone. Now, Ryan, audience people, think about this. What if I were to tell Ryan, what if I were to tell you that after you die, there'll be no more movies about Wakanda because nobody can do it like you, Ryan. You're the best. I can't picture anybody. It would be so disrespectful, Ryan, to continue doing movies about Wakanda long after you're gone. You say it's bigger than you. Well, Ryan, audience members, critics, why would it be a foreign idea to think that Chadwick Boseman might have thought the same way? It's bigger than him. He wants people to be making movies about Wakanda and T'Challa long after he's gone. That character. Are any bells going off here? Are you not seeing the absolute hypocrisy of the creative process of Black Panther right now? You know, and Ryan Coogler and Kevin Feige and Beta Man Nate Moore. Guys, it's right there in front of your faces. I don't know why we've had to waste all of these years debating, going back and forth and back and forth. They just recast Balin Skull on Ahsoka. All right? I think that's his name, Balin Skull, right? And they replaced him with the guy, not Ray Stevenson. Ray Stevenson passed away. And they replaced him with the guy who played on Game of Thrones. Recasting is a simple, elementary concept. But for some reason, they tell black people that you are too stupid to grasp this. You are too emotional to grasp this. And so we have wasted over 5 years going back and forth with something that should be so easy to do. The concept of recasting. And so we've done this insane dance all over the place. We've gone all around the world to avoid doing what is obviously the easy answer. And now they've made a complete and utter garbage heap of a mess of this whole thing. And that's the reason why I said on the last video, the only viable option at this point is to hashtag reboot Black Panther. Hashtag reboot Black Panther. All right. Now, I'm the one who is saying this. I don't care if some other so-called channel with a larger reach or audience, I don't care if you take it and run with it, whatever. For some reason, people do not like to shout me out when I talk about these things or whatever. I'm the last person they talk about, even though I was the first person or among the first people. Oh, fuck it. I was the first person to say this when the original announcement was made that they weren't going to recast. But that's okay. Take this to the bank. The only remedy for this is to reboot the whole thing. All right. Get rid of Ryan Coogler. I know he made $1 billion movie, out of the franchise and stuff like that, but it's quickly going downhill. Okay. So you can continue on the course that you're on, trying to dance all around the fact, talking about multiverses, talking about TChalla, to Bastard, to Sant. You can do all of that if you want to. But you're taking the long road to failure. You have to get back to the drawing board at some point. And I'm saying that this is it. And you have right here the hypocrisy of Ryan Coogler. I think that every person, every man of sound mind would feel this way. I want what I work on to continue on after I'm gone. But for some reason, they conned us. Most of us, some of us, not all of us, but they conned us into believing that this is what Chadwick Boseman would actually want. As if that's something that Christopher Reeve would have wanted. As if that's something that Michael Keaton would have wanted if he had passed away, before, doing Batman or something like that. It's like these characters are supposed to endure. But anyway, I'm rambling at this point. You guys can get in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this. I know that interest is going down, especially when it comes from us for some reason. You know what I mean? Once the channels with the larger reaches and stuff like that, once they start talking about that, the topic seems to blow up, but there it is. I've given you the talking point one more time. So get in the comment section. You can like, you can share, you can subscribe. Like I said before, if you want to donate to the channel, you can hit that super thanks. I really do appreciate all of you who have been rocking with me for years. You guys are the same people I've seen in here for going on 8, 9, almost 10 years. And I love you all from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate you hanging in there with me. I know sometimes it's not easy with some of the takes that I have, but you keep coming back. And I really, really, really do appreciate you. That's worth more to me than any super thanks. But if you want to, you know what to do. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. I'll catch you in the next one. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on.